Okay, hello. First, I will mention that there's a link in my comments, and in that link, there's information where you can find technology anywhere in the country that cures early stage prostate cancer without surgery, pain, hospital stay, or ugly side effects. That same technology cured me in 2007. Now, this is what America gets when any dummy born in the country can get to the highest government position. The former chairman of the Joint Chiefs of Staff, that is General Milne, had it right when he referred to the felon as a wannabe dictator. The felon continues to border on the line of breaking the law, just as he did with his companies that went bankrupt, proving that he has no respect for our values and trying to slowly take over the world while driving our country into bankruptcy, as he's done with his companies in the past. And if he should issue an order to invade Gaza, someone should just refuse on the basis that it's unlawful, and don't do it. Just refuse it and skip the social media posts. Don't even talk about it. Just say, no, I'm not going to do it. And dare him to get mad. Now, in this video, you will see that other countries have said they will go to war to prevent the idiot felon from invading their country. And I will point out that the Constitution says that if a president's actions are seen as reckless or endangering national security, Congress could pursue impeachment. And in my opinion, this fits that criteria. Please watch the rest of this video.
Donald Trump's plan has backfired massively in his face. Donald Trump announced that he wanted to send United States troops to occupy Gaza. Trump said he wanted to just level the whole thing, get rid of it. Well, in the Middle East right now, multiple Middle East nations saying that they would go to war with Israel and potentially the United States if the United States did that. The ambassador from Israel to the United Nations had to walk that back and say, we don't even know what he's talking about. Even we're not suggesting that that should happen right now. But whether it's the countries like Jordan or Saudi Arabia, they're saying absolutely not. This is not happening. Even MAGA Republican senators like Rand Paul are saying things like this. The pursuit for peace should be that of the Israelis and the Palestinians. I thought we voted for America first. We have no business contemplating yet another occupation to doom our treasure and spill our soldiers' blood, to which our editor-in-chief, Ron Filipkowski, responds, you voted for a psychopath. He's your party's leader. One of the things we're learning is that Jordan is ready for war with Israel if the Palestinians are expelled into its territory. Trump's call to clear out Gaza has sparked massive anger throughout Jordan, with well-placed sources telling this journal, Middle East Eye, that the U.S. ally would be prepared for war. Here, the Israeli ambassador to the United Nations says Palestinians shouldn't be forced out of Gaza. Quote, I think we all agree that it should require the consent of Palestinians. He says Danny Danon, the Israeli ambassador to the United Nations, backed President Donald Trump's plan for the United States to take control of Gaza, though he doesn't believe Palestinians should forcibly be removed from the land. Quote, I think
they need to just mind their own damn business.
All agree that it should require the consent of people to move out from where they live and the consent for other countries to receive them. I mean, let's be clear. What Donald Trump was talking about was ethnic cleansing. It is utterly despicable, and it should be condemned in the strongest terms. Fox interviewed people and leaders in Jordan, Egypt, and Saudi Arabia who were all rejecting Donald Trump's plan to take over Gaza. This is from Fox, by the way. I'm showing you what Fox is putting out on one of their shows. Here, play this clip.
Chief foreign correspondent Trey Yanks has that part of the story from Tel Aviv.
Diplomatic shockwaves are reverberating across the...
See, now I'm going to pause it. Look at that coastline. There's beautiful blue water on that coastline. And the idiot felon wants to develop it for real estate purposes. He's not a real estate developer. He's the president of the United States. He's supposed to be the president of the United States, but he's filling a position that he's not qualified to be in the first place.
East, after President Trump unexpectedly announced plans for a U.S. takeover of Gaza that would include forcing Palestinians out. The idea was quickly rejected by Jordan and Egypt, countries the president says would take in displaced refugees. Saudi Arabia also denounced the proposal.
The Ministry of Foreign Affairs affirmed that the kingdom's position on the establishment of the Palestinian state is firm, steadfast and unwavering, and that this firm position is not subject to negotiation or outbidding.
That sentiment echoed on the ground inside Gaza, where Palestinian civilians spoke out about a potential forceful displacement of their people.
Trump's remarks are illogical. We have lived through a war for a year and 4 months. And then he comes and says we should leave our land. This is our land and the land of our ancestors.
Now, at the same time, we're hearing those very strong voices right there. You've got the utterly spineless MAGA Republicans in Congress. Most of them are basically whatever Donald Trump wants. Here is MAGA Mike Johnson, the Speaker of the House. Here, this is a typical MAGA Mike response where he's like, caught me by surprise, but if Donald Trump says it, oh, by golly, I think I like it. Here, play this clip.
Yeah, we're trying to get the details of it, but I think this is a good development. We have to back Israel 100%, and so whatever form that takes, we're interested in having that discussion. But it was a surprise
What we don't need is to invade other countries.
development, but I think it's one.
Here's MAGA Mike Johnson again being asked by a reporter, so are you saying this is American first to have the United States troops occupy Gaza and become a police department in the region and police the world? Here, play this clip.
Is that an America First policy to send American soldiers into one of the most volatile regions in the world and then suggest that the U.S. take control of a region that it has no claim to?
Look, there'll be more details forthcoming on that, of course. The initial announcement yesterday, I think, was greeted.
Now, I need to interrupt this because the thought has come to me that the spineless Republicans somebody needs to call out the idiot felon on this stupid idea, because he wants to create expensive hotels and resorts for rich people. He treats the United States like it's his company. He may very well drive the country into bankruptcy, as he's done with the companies that he's been involved with in the past.
By surprise by many, but cheered by, I think, people all around the world. Why? Because that area is so dangerous, and he's taking bold, decisive action to try to ensure the peace of that region.
That's the propaganda right there coming out from the MAGA Republicans. Also, Kim Jong-un's press secretary, Donald Trump's press secretary, Caroline Leavitt. This is even more embarrassing. This is more embarrassing than the Kim Jong-un stuff. Here she goes, everybody loves this plan. What are we talking about? The world is rejoicing. Donald Trump said he's conquering Gaza and sending the United States military to permanently occupy it, and the world is so happy. These people are the biggest liars, gaslighter.
Now, with that point being said, he said sending the United States military. Now, that's going to cost military people's lives, other Americans. The military is not to be there at the beckoning of a madman, and that's what we have in the White House, is a crazy person. He thinks he's a real estate developer for the daggone planet, and he's not. He's supposed to be looking out for the security of our country, not putting our military's lives in jeopardy because he wants to develop some property.
Poor Gaza, watch. We'll build beautiful communities for the 1.9 million people. We'll build beautiful communities, safe communities. Could be 5, 6, could be 2.
See, there it goes again. We'll build beautiful communities. So what? Like I've said already, the United States of America is not your real estate development company for you to build beautiful communities so you can rent out to other rich people.
But we'll build safe communities a little bit away from where they are, where all of this danger is. In the meantime, I would own this. Think of it as a real estate development for the future.
Okay, he says real estate development for the future.
We'll build beautiful
Maybe other presidents that follow don't want to be real estate developers. Maybe their concern will be to truly be concerned with the security of our country, not overtaking other people's land. Okay, remember he said a real estate development for the future. He needs to be able to separate his personal life from his government job. The United States is not a real estate management company for the planet. He wants to spend military people and possibly their lives and equipment and money from the United States government to develop rental hotels. As I watched portions of this video, I thought that beachfront property does look attractive. And he wants to take over those people's land because it is attractive. Remember, there is a link in my comments section to find technology anywhere in the country that cures early stage prostate cancer without pain, hospital stay, or ugly side effects. That technology cured me in 2007. Thank you for watching.